That act of compiling their notes, reflecting on what they learned, and putting it into something that they can share with others increases their understanding, comprehension, and retention of that material by 70%. You add the 40% of taking notes with the if you don't know something until you can teach it factor of the second part of coming back and teaching it to others, you have doubled the return on investment of the money you spent in people going to conferences, and it didn't cost you a penny. Who's a mathematician in here? If I take a big increase in the return on my investment and the incremental cost was 0, divide a positive number by 0, what do you get? Sorry folks, infinity. Now most of you have organizations that are looking for 15 to 20, some mathematicians think they're mathematicians. Most organizations are looking for 15 to 20% returns on their investment. There are knowledge management initiatives that have close to infinite return on your investment. I'm not going to argue about whether it cost a few dollars or didn't cost anything. Certainly it cost a little something, so it's not infinite. But it's an interesting story to tell that you can get close to infinite returns. Now, the chief financial officer is going to try to laugh you out of the room. But you can make a strong case that many knowledge management initiatives have only a very marginal cost to them, but can return very big dollars. Going after big bulls in the early days is just not the way to do it. It's go after things that turn on results very quickly at very low investment and have a major impact on people. Then you'll have some KM success. What about the fourth tip?
Okay. It's a little complex, but I'm going to try and explain it easily. Basically, the firm has set up a knowledge management program in which there is assigned knowledge management managers to certain groups of people. And I'm the assigned knowledge management manager to the Washington Federal practice. But that ratio is 1 to 600. And I'm supposed to make 600 people participate in knowledge management, participate in the repository. The odds were rather poor. So the question was, how do I optimize a 1 to 600 ratio when there's no additional budget or funds to start assigning people as full-time positions? And so what I did was I initiated a knowledge champion program. And each one of our market teams, which is aligned by the customer, Department of Defense, Department of Homeland Security, each one of those has been assigned a knowledge champion. So there's 20 knowledge champions now. So there's 20 people that now report to me as an additional duty. They get an additional performance plan for that. But basically, it reduces that 1 to 600 ratio. And the benefit of it is that within each one of these market teams, now organically, deputies are emerging. And people are actually asking to be responsible for sub-areas of these market teams and volunteering. So there's a whole other layer within the organizational network that's appearing that are volunteering to start wanting to be advocates for knowledge management within the firm. And it's all without any additional cost.
I was overwhelmed by that one. I think the other three stories showed merit as runners-up. We only have one more T-shirt, but I think if we get the names of the three people, we'll give one tonight, and we'll get Ed. We'll get one from your group some other time, and we'll give one to you. Okay?
Thank you.
Those are unfortunately both extra larges. You can just trade them in. Just let us know, and we'll get you whatever size you might need. Let's have a congratulations for all of you. Now go out and do it. That's the last I have. Does anybody else have any closing? Anybody have any closing announcement they'd like to make?